Howdy, everyone. This is Sharon for another self-care nugget or self-care you nugget. Previously, conscious sharing moments and conscious sharing moments. And so, welcome. Remember to like and share. Remember to turn on your notifications so that you will know when these self-care nuggets are on, because we never know what time something is going to happen, never know when something is going to unfold. The more that we can experience things in life, it's almost like expecting it, but then not knowing exactly when it's going to happen so that you can really enjoy the moment. And so, today, what we will talk about is preparing yourself for success. How do you do that? How do you prepare yourself for success? And when it comes to self care, it is the key to success. When it comes to self care, especially when it comes to business owners, especially when it comes to entrepreneurs, and really just for anybody, but especially self care is there. But you're like, how does that prepare me for success? Again, what kind of success are you talking about? Success in what? Success in your business, success in the things that you're doing. And it's not just the bottom line, which adds up to the money and all of the other things that come along with that. But if you do not have your health, were you really successful? And so, in doing the things today, it's going to prepare you for tomorrow. And I was listening to, actually, it was a couple of people, but lately I've been binging on E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, and especially in listening to their podcast. What is it? Forget the name of it. Success to something. I can't remember at the moment. But if you look up his name, you'll find the podcast as well. And I would definitely, anybody who's in business, anyone who's an entrepreneur, whether you solo or you have people working with you or for you, in that, please listen to that podcast, because of the thing, it will help prepare you for success, and not just the external benefits of success, but the internal, because we do not prepare ourselves enough. And one thing that I can say is that by having conversation and by listening and watching individuals who are millionaires now, everything that they all really say the same thing. Either there comes a point in their life when they say, I got to take care of myself. So the thing is, why not do it now? Do it now in taking care of yourself. This is how you prepare yourself for success. Previously, I talked about challenging yourself. This is how we do it. Has it always been where I challenge myself? Not in the past, because I've always wanted to be comfort and that fake security. Being comfortable and having security, and obviously it depends on what kind of security that it is. It's fake because it doesn't prepare you for life when things come down. Believe me, I know. People are like, oh, Sharon, you're strong. Up until, because there's gonna, no matter how, let me say this. No matter how strong that you are, how strong you think that you are, there's going to be something in your life. There's going to be an experience where it's going to take you to a level that you've never been before. Now, the thing is, as you are preparing yourself, again, sometimes we have no control over what comes down. Again, it may not make that thing go away. Not saying it's going to make it easy, but if you're already in the mindset of being prepared, of challenging yourself. Remember the 4 pillars of self-care, especially, when it comes to that deep rest, when it comes to sitting in silence, and when it comes to action, when it comes to movement. those things prepare you for your self-awareness. And so in your self-awareness, you do have to make discernment and making decisions, and which puts you in the action. But if you're always on the go, 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 you don't know where, hey, I need to focus on this so I can take care of that. Then I can come circle back around to like be in my feelings. Because sometimes there are some things in life, not just in business, but in your personal life, in which you don't have time to get in your feelings because you need to take care of what's there. And even in business, like sometimes people think that it's something personal, but it's not. It's just not the time for it. You can come back around, because usually what happens is that once the adrenaline, you're not high off of the adrenaline, and then you feel, and it depends on how much you're into your feelings. And so, what are the things that you are doing to prepare for success? You're like, Sharon, what are those things? What are you? Tell me, tell me. You know what I've learned? Even if you tell someone, are you going to do it? And I've already told you, it's the 4 pillars of self-care. Those 4 pillars of self-care, they help you personally, and they're going to help you in your business. Because when you are taking care of yourself, you're taking care of business. And we really need to get to taking care of our personal business. I can remember a time, again, it's just super stressful in my life, when both of my parents, when they both were in the hospital. And let's say I had something personal that I needed to take care of. There are times that I may forego those things because they needed certain things to be taken care of. But then sometimes when certain things come up and I think about it, I'm like, I physically didn't need to be there. And there were times in which I made those decisions because they were taken care of by another family member. And so sometimes we need to take care of business within ourselves, whether it's personal business, for me to, write my bills or go online and pay my own bills. Or is it for me to do the work that I need to do? Now, there's a difference. It's not about putting someone else above, because again, I didn't say it was an emergency. And even if it is, sometimes certain decisions may need to be made. It really just depends. Because one thing that I will say, the first, second, and third emergency, yes. But after that, it's like, it's not difficult of making a choice. It's like, am I going to do this or attend to this? It's not easy, but whatever it is that you choose, you stand in that truth and be okay with it. And I want to say, give yourself permission to be either way. And no one should be like, oh, you should have been there. That's your family. You don't know what's going on, because that's another either podcast or self-care you nugget moment. And so, in saying all of that, what you can do to be successful in life is to take care of you. Do the things that you need to do so you can be healthy tomorrow. Do the things that you need to do so that financially you will be prepared. Do the things that you need to do so you can get the rest. Do the things that you need to do, especially for those of you who have children. What are you modeling? Are you modeling being healthy? It's not what you tell them to do. Because even as adults, we don't do what someone tells us to do. We end up doing what we see someone doing. Even though it is nice to be able to, do what someone tells you to do. But it's just, as a human, it just doesn't work that way. And so just know that the key to success, it truly is with you. It's within your mindset, what you do with your body, and how you literally spend your money, how you manage your money. And so, in saying all of that, you have everything that you need to be successful, but make sure you have a plan in place. And sometimes we may need to talk to someone. And so just know that I offer consultations, self-care consultations, because sometimes we know we need to be doing something, but oh, I have no time. Is it really beneficial? Doing something is always beneficial, even if you don't see it now. Because the thing that you don't know or realize the is that the things that either you're doing or not doing is preparing you for the heart attack. It's preparing you for the stroke. Those things do not happen overnight. They may feel like it, even though when it comes to stress can speed it up or make it, definitely make it calm. But majority of the time, the stress in and of itself doesn't always make it come right then. It's usually an accumulation of things that happen. So make sure you get in touch with me for a self-care consultation or for a complimentary financial consultation. Because in order for the next generation to be better and to pretty much be in a different position, because our generation got it right. Okay, some of us have gone to school. We have the opportunities. It's not enough to have the opportunities. Now things really need to be put in place so that the next generation can benefit from it. And when I say put in place, not that things need to be done for them because they need to have their own experiences, but just saying that there are things that they can do in which things that we can do can help prepare for the next generation. And we can be a model for that, actively building our legacy of being healthy and wealthy inside and out, because they both go hand in hand. And so thank you for listening for this Self Care You Nugget.